Hey, this is Lori Kilpatrick. I actually need to leave in like 2 minutes, so this will be the shortest of all my videos. But so there's this thing. We have a cat. There's this thing that's really been bothering me, and it's not like anybody did it. It just is a way of things, and I'm not quite sure how to sort it. But I'm really disappointed in some people's choices, but I don't have any control over them. So I do have control over me, and I was trying to figure out, like, where are we going? Because I have a tendency to sink down into kind of a, I don't know, I call it a spiritual warfare, where I start to feel as though I'm less than. And I'm learning how to not feel that way, and not just to not feel that way, but to genuinely not be that way, which there's a difference. That's a whole nother thing. But just, so there's this guy that when he found out that he was dying, he tried to end it quicker. And when that didn't work, he gave his life. And he spent the entirety of the rest of his life, as near as I can tell, considering the vast amount of things that got accomplished, trying to get as much done in the short amount of time that he has. And not like on a Saturday afternoon, but like his entire life. And I'm finally getting to that point where I'm like, okay, I got an hour, you know, Theodore's asleep, Ben's busy, everyone's taken care of, and I try to get as much as I get done in that hour, but then I don't. And I don't know how to live my life making every moment count. Like, I just don't know how to do it. And I feel like it would be super intense. I've got all of these excuses about why it would be horrible, but I look at these amazing lives of people, and I don't know the inner workings of them, and I definitely feel like they never, I don't feel like we have a ton in common because of my tendency towards being overwhelmed and not being able to cope with things. And but I think that's a lie. Like, I just do. I think it's a lie. I think that we all have that potential within us. Just some of us tap into it better. So I knew this morning that I needed to find something musical for Ben. Theodore. Theodore needs music. So I'm looking, and I'm not finding, and I end up on this thing. It's a 45-minute infomercial, essentially. But they give you so much information in that 45 minutes. And like old Lord would have been like, oh, that's amazing, saved it and then thrown it into the free pile. But I think we're going to pursue this. But what was really cool about it was they said that with music, music is very abstract. Like, it's an abstract concept. So until you put tangibility to it, it's really hard to communicate with music. So they gave each note, you just have the A, do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti. They gave them each a color, they gave them each a sign, and then they teach the kids the name, the sign, and the color. And then, like, if a child's not feeling it about singing, they can do the hand signs and then still participate. Now, as a sign language interpreter, I'm like, oh, that would have been awesome. Because there reaches a point in a deaf child's life where music is out. Like, they just don't, most people don't pursue it. But I thought that would have been a really cool thing. But more importantly and applicable to my life is that there's some pretty abstract things in my life that I don't know how to communicate because there's not a language for it, or at least I haven't found the language for it. And the biggest driving force is that driving force. So anyway, yeah, I gotta go. It's time for us to do, I take Roxy in for training. It's for me too. I call her my paid for friend. I really like her. She's a neat girl, but I don't know if she would be friends with me if I wasn't paying her. But we don't talk like that. We just enjoy the time we have, and we do the best that we can. So I don't have an answer and I don't have a solution. I just have a thought. I wanted to get out and I wanted to record it because I want to watch this again. But I'm not watching them right now. I'm saving them, and then I'll watch them later, and maybe I'll post it. We'll see. Anyway, you were amazing. You were wonderful. Wherever you are in your life, that's where you are. Now what? So I love you, and keep moving forward, and have a beautiful and blessed day.